Hey guys, this is my last video in this series of, overcoming psycho diet mentality. By the way, this t-shirt is from, because everybody, whenever I wear a different t-shirt, they're always like, where's the t-shirt from? Where's the hat from? This is from Jenny Lynn Fitness, and this is from my friend Val Waters and Red Carpet Ready. I don't know if she's still selling these t-shirts or not. Anyway, I gotta wrap it up because it's time for me to chill out and enjoy the day. Yeah. But anyway, really to kind of wrap up this whole series that I did on answering questions of, how have I been able to make such progress on overcoming that bad psycho diet mentality this year. And at the end of the day, at the end of the year, I think the biggest change in me has been that I've come to the point now where I really believe in myself and I trust myself with these decisions. In the past, I was not trusting myself, not believing that I could make a smart choice. And I've learned to listen to my body, and I know what works for me. I also know that what works for me might not work for somebody else, and that there's probably a lot of people that will disagree or have a different approach. And just because they're a different approach than me doesn't mean that they're right and I'm wrong, or that I'm right and they're wrong. It's just different. And so I've come to the point where I believe in what I'm doing. I believe that I might have something that I'm reading, and I take 85% of that and apply it, and I take 5% of this, and maybe nobody else is doing that 85 and 5% and then add a 10% of my own. That's what works for me, and I believe in it. And when you have that level of comfort and trust in yourself, then your stress level goes down. And I will say it was Amy. Of course, Amy's made such a huge impact on my life, but she was the one that would say, Kelly, the fact that you get so stressed out and so worried about everything, that stress and increasing your cortisol levels and all of that, it's very scientific to understand that concept, but I know that there is a correlation between health and wellness and fitness and your level of stress. And when you're that stressed, there's no way you're going to be as effective as when you're calm, cool, and collected and just consistent and consistent in your training, consistent in your diet, consistent in your stress level as far as trying to reach those goals. And I will tell you, just even the last couple of months of this year, I've noticed that change in myself. I'm not worried, I'm not freaking, I'm not getting up first thing in the morning and panicked about what I'm seeing in the mirror. Whether it was with this, skin infection that I had, or whether with weight loss, I'm finding myself more catching, wow, these pants are looser, and wow, this bra strap, I'm actually, tightening it at another notch in the back, whatever, because I'm not obsessed and I'm not worried and I'm trusting myself. And if you can get to the point where you really, really find comfort and trust yourself instead of panicking and trying to let everybody else make all of your decisions for you, and panicking and trying to get approval for your diet plan or your workout plan, I'm going to say hundreds of thousands of combinations of what you can do that's going to be effective. There's a million runners, I'm just putting a number, there's millions of people that run, okay, that do marathons, half marathons, 5Ks, and every single one of them probably has a slight different approach to eating and how they fuel their workouts. Just like figure competing. There's people that the only way that they'll compete or do bodybuilding on stage is if they're using steroids and all of these chemicals. And then you've got people that don't use anything at all, right? Then you've got people that will train for, again, I'm talking about fitness competitors and bodybuilders. It's got to be a ton of protein. You've got to have chicken and fish and whatever. Then you've got people that don't do that at all, and they still have enviable results. They're vegan and they're competing, okay? And you get this bodybuilder person over here that would say, there's no way. There's people that only do yoga for their, health and wellness, and they're able to kill it, okay? Trust yourself and own it, and I'm telling you, everything will change.